Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome back to more tutorial videos of RPG Maker Fes on the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS America for providing a copy of the game. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use ropes, ladders, vines, that sort of thing, and allow you to traverse them with the player's character across pits and up walls and things like that. I'll also be showing you how to use bombs to blow up a wall, so stay tuned for that. And this video will actually be in two parts. When I first recorded it, I forgot to show you guys the first part of the video, so that is this first part. It's the easier part. Ropes, ladders, and vines. The second part will be the same thing, but using events to make those happen. So let me know which you guys like best. I like them both, actually. I think they both add an atmosphere to the game, and a little bit of unique gameplay as opposed to just having everything the same in your game. So let me show you. And of course, stay tuned for the bombs in the second half of the episode. So here we go. We have this pit here. I just put it randomly in our castle. I know it doesn't really match the tiles on the ground. It's okay. This is just a pit here for testing things out. So we're going to go over to our little assets here. And hit the right trigger and get to these little icons. We're looking for ladders, vines, and rope. So let's use a ladder for this. We have the top of the ladder. It's going to extend out there. And then we'll bring it all the way down across like this. So you do get the effect, depends how you place the ladder, of the ladder going down into the pit. Or in this case, it's laying across the pit, which is cool. Now, here's the important thing. We're going to start up the event here really quick and create an initial position. So we're going to start right here. Initial position. Cool. There we go. Nice. And we'll test play this for you guys. Alright, so here we go. We have our pits. We're in our castle. We have this cutscene that I made, of course, too. Which is still playing. I forgot to actually delete it out. That's okay. You can see our cutscene, which is kind of cool. Our little test cutscene. Alright, so here we are. At this moment, we can't access the ladder. It is blocked off. So if you were placing ladders and wondering how to get them to work, again, you probably saw a tutorial video, I think, yesterday or the day before, on collision. That's what you want to go into to fix this. So it's very easy. So once you place the ladder down in your editor of the map, hit the B button and go to collision. You see how the ladder area here is all X'd off? You want to actually uncheck those spots so you have access to the ladder, and there we go. Now our player can go across that ladder across the pit, which is super cool. Alright, so that's good. We'll save that. Alright, let's actually let's go back into that map really quick before we test play it. And go over to this wall over here. Let's say you want to have the player be able to go over this wall into this room. Let's say something's blocked off over to the left, so the only place they can go is here, or it could be a choice too. I'll go into our assets. And again, you can have a ladder here. We'll put both here to show you. We'll put all three here, actually. We'll use the kind of the silver ladder here. So we'll build this all the way down. There we go. Cool, there's our ladder going all the way across. And we also have our little rope here too. The top of the rope. We'll extend it all the way down. Actually to the bottom part. There we go. That's perfect. That should be good. Alright, let's delete this little fire torch. And there's also a vine here which you can use. Maybe select the vine. There we go. Cool. There we go. That should be good. Alright. So we have those. Now again, the collision for these is probably on. So, let's check it out. Okay, so for the rope, there is no collision. So it's actually right away usable. For the vine, it is usable as well right away. The ladder does have the collision here, so we'll check that off. There we go. We'll save this, and we'll do our test play and see how well this works. Awesome. So this is a really easy way to make the ropes, ladders, and vines and things of that nature work in the game. You can also use logs And I'll show you the other thing you can use as well really quickly. After this cutscene plays here again, this is from our test cutscene. I forgot it was here, so no worries. Alright, cool. So we'll do a little pit over here again. We can actually go over our pit now. We'll show you. Cool. So we can traverse the pit. I actually have in my game, this is a copy of my map of my game, so it has me going across and going to a new world, just so you guys know why that cut out. Let's have the initial position be over here. Let me actually cut out the that cutscene. Cutscene is, I think it's right here. We'll delete this cutscene, because that was just a test. There we go. So we'll do this again. We'll delete this out of here so it doesn't actually make us disappear. Cool. Alright guys, here we go. Test play. Awesome. This should work perfectly now. No cutscene, no waste of time now. Now here we go from the beginning. Again, showing you these ropes. Of course, the ladder. See, that works really well. The collision is now off the ladder, so we can actually use the ladder for traversing the map. And of course, this ladder here works very well. Now we're in this room. Isn't that cool? You can come back. We can use the rope here to get up there. Cool. And the vine, too. So what's cool is you can mix and match these. You can have a little puzzle set up where only one of the ladders actually gets you to the room. You have maybe 3 ladders here, and the other 2 ladders have the collision still on. It's just an idea for you. Cool. So if you're using the vine as decoration as well, or even the ladder for decoration, and you don't want them to access it, make sure you put the collision on. Double check to make sure it's on. Okay, so there you go. You can go from one room to the other. Now I do have the second half of this video, shows you how to do the same thing here basically, but not with collision. It's actually using events, and I actually use the movement of the jump feature, which creates a cool little animation, I think, going up the ladder. I think it's going to be kind of cool for my game. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. All right, we have that. There's also bombs coming up as well. Let me show you one more thing here while we're at it. And then the second part of the video we'll play for you guys. So edit map. You also have these assets too, so don't forget, in the tree here. These are all the assets that came with the game. I'm sure there'll be more very soon. So you can do logs and things like that. There's some really good assets here, down on page 3. So you have these logs, which you can kind of form across the pit, maybe this way. There we go. So you can actually make that as well traversable. That's a word, I think it is. And there it is. The collision's already off, so you can actually cross that way as well. Or you can also block it off, depending what you want to do. So do check out our collision video on how to work all of that. Head back here. Go to our map really quick again. And I'll show you one more cool little asset you can use for the stock. Page 3, again on the tree icon, is this board. And the boards go either this way, vertically or horizontally here, which is cool. So you can use those if you want to as well. And kind of build that across. There we go. Across it like that. Maybe one more piece there, and the top there. So you can cover things up with boards. You can make them accessible to different areas, crossing over pits, up walls. Really just use your imagination. So that ends part 1, guys. Stay tuned for part 2. We'll show you, again, ropes, ladders, vines again, but using events this time. I'll also show you how to use bombs to blow up some walls. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Nintendo Chit-Chatters. I'm Eddy for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome to more tutorial videos for RPG Maker Fes on the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS America for providing a copy of the game. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use bombs in a pretty cool way, and also use ropes and ladders, at least in the ways that I found for my game. And I was hesitating to actually show this to you guys because when you play my game eventually, I want you to be surprised and have fun with it, but I'm kind of putting everything out there too, so if you're watching my videos, when you play my game, you may not be as impressed or as excited because, well, you're seeing everything kind of be created in front of your very eyes. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you anyway, because I want to do that with you guys. You guys are awesome to me, so giving back to you guys too. Make sure you guys blast the like button for me, comment below, and subscribe. Alright, so this is my lookout tower dungeon here. There's lots going on here. A lot of decorations, lots of weird things going on, some puzzles. Here's a pretty cool thing. Let's show you some test playing here, okay? I will show you how to use bombs to break through a wall or an area where the person cannot go through until the bomb is used. Pretty cool. Also be showing you how I use ladders and ropes in the game. Excuse me. Right from the beginning, we have our initial position set up here already to make it easier for us. Alright, so we don't have a bomb. Okay, no bomb. Over here is this barrier here. You can't get past it. It's these cement kind of blocks. There's no, there's no passage through. Nothing like that. No teleportation area at all. We have to go over there. It appears there's like a ladder behind that gross, vicious mushroom back there. So we have to go all the way over here. And we'll just skip this guardian rat battle for now. And we can actually pass through here. And we can get a bomb. Which is pretty cool is because these areas here, same area as above, right there. These little fire pits with these like weird blue water. Some kind of chemical spill maybe, something like that, I'm not quite sure. Just a very broken down area in this lookout tower. But I made the collision here so you can actually go through and get to that treasure box. So that's a pretty cool idea. Alright, now we have the bomb. I may at some point here put a message here, like a little event that when the person investigates the wall or touches it, dialogue will come up saying, what could we use to damage this wall? A little hint. There has to be a bomb somewhere, right? But I figure if they get to that treasure chest that they have a pretty good idea of what to do now, right? So we're going to use this bomb. We're going to use it. So we'll go to here. Now we'll use it. The hero moves away, shaking, exploding, and boom! There we go. It damaged the floor, as you can tell. Left some effects there of the tiles on the ground of it, like the blowing up pieces have damaged the floor now. And now we can go and... But we have to fight the enemy, of course, right? I'm going to skip this. So he's gone. And now we can go up the ladder here. Kind of hop up the ladder, and there we go. Pretty cool. It's a one-way ladder, so you can't go back down. I'm sure you can make it so you could go back down, but in this case, once you're up here, you're going on to the rest of the level. That's my idea. Okay, got a clock here. These gates you can't pass through. There's no other treasure boxes, no other items, I don't think. Nope. Alright, so we have the rope here. There's a rope on the wall here. Let's do this. There we go. And we can go to our next area of our dungeon. So let's show you how all of this works, how it's set up. And, well, this is a tutorial video. It's not the Let's Create video, so this is I'll be showing you how all this works, guys, okay? So we're at treasure chest. We showed you treasure chest earlier. We have database. We have the bombs load up into our database. And we have the item being the bomb in the treasure box. Cool. Easy, right? Now we have this event here. There's lots going on here, too. We have the event here pretty much copied and pasted 6 times. The reason being is this. Let's go in here. Edit event. Okay, so I chose a graphic of this like cement kind of structure. It's part of a castle structure in the graphics assets area here. So I chose that, and it looked kind of funny just sitting on the ground there. So what I did was I added an event below it as well with the bottom piece with the graphic here of the same kind of assets, just the bottom piece of this kind of cement pillar. So it kind of gives it a fuller look on my map. That's what I wanted, okay? So I did that for all of these events here. They're pretty much copied and pasted, same event for everything here, okay? We'll click on one of them here and show you how everything is set up now, okay? So page 1, event content's very important. I'll show you that in a moment. The start is this, use item. You have to use the item, in this case the bomb, to start the event. Alright. Cool, and in this case we have the bomb selected. Yeah, there we go. So in this case, this is a sample bomb. already loaded into sample data in your database, so you can just upload it or import it into yours and you'll have it. A large bomb causes medium damage to enemy party, and there's the damage it can do. Cool. So we have the item checkmarked and chosen. Event content, here we go. All right, so I chose a sound effect, explosion, the screen shakes, the large bomb. I guess I could have the screen shake after the bomb goes off. We have the animation of the bomb. These are all just choices you have in your menu when you add events. All of these choices are within these certain areas, okay? Cool. And then we have a switch here too. This is switch 38. Awesome. So pretty simple. And then page 2. There's no event content. Nothing moves. We have pass judgment unchecked. Cool. And of course, the page condition is the switch. There we go. Now, pretty much what I did is this. I hit the A button, and I copied this. And I copied this here, and I copied this here. That way we have a wall the character can't go past. And I also copied and pasted the event here, here, and here. It's the same exact event, but the bottom 3 here just have that different graphic. I have this graphic here to fill in the bottom of our little cement pillars here, okay? It's the same switch, everything else is set the same way. There you go. The other important thing I did was this. Page 2 on the bottom part has nothing. It's a blank graphic, so nothing will show up. But the top part here is where you have the damage of the floor to show up. And how do you do that? Pretty cool idea here. Here we go. Hit the A button, edit. On page 2. Page 2 has this graphic chosen here. This is the same floor that is in our dungeon or area right now. Here is the completed, nice, pristine, mint condition pieces. And here we have pieces with holes in them and things like that. So we have a whole bunch of them here in a line. This graphic is chosen for this one. So that when the bomb explodes, you'll see this kind of damage in the floor, which is a little bit of a cool effect, I think, in the game. And that's chosen for all of them here. Cool. So we have page 2, same thing. There you go. Graphic is chosen there. All right. And then same thing over here. The graphic is chosen there. Okay. Now these are all on the same switch. If you're like copying and pasting enemies into your maps to save time, make sure you do switch the switch numbers out, so each one's on a different switch. That way if they battle one enemy, they won't all disappear. But in this case, we want everything here to vanish from the map, so they're all on the same switch. When one of the events goes off, they all disappear at the same time. It's the same switch. And there we go. So that's how that works. So we'll do the test play one more time here. All right, save. Right from the beginning. And we'll get our little, wait for this rat guy here. There we go. Get our bomb. Beautiful. We'll skip this sequence here, just to show you. All right, come up here. All right, we'll go to user item. Kind of like initial sounding and then shaking and then a big explosion there. And there you go. We can pass through all this. There's a floor damaged, and that's that. Hope you guys learned that. Replay the video so you guys understand. Watch all the event logs happen here. And watch it a few times. I'm sure you'll get it for your own use. So there you go, guys. How to use bombs to blow up a certain area. Pretty cool way, right? All right, we have this mushroom guy here. Skip him. We'll actually back out of the game entirely here to show you how this works. Now I tried making this event here. I have the jumping part raised up a little bit here. So I tried making the event a movement event, the hero moving, but I had to choose jump to actually get him up there. I'm not quite sure if you guys have any ideas how to make this work exactly, but in this case I went to the movement section. And I went to hero jump. I tried doing hero movement, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't actually get him up there, probably because of the collision and the fact that we're actually going over a wall, I guess. I don't quite know. But in this case, we choose hero jump. As you see, all of these options are here. And we'll actually back out and show you the event here. There we go. Show you how all this is set up. We have you jumping forward, 3 steps, jump speed. You can change that too. But all this was tweaked to get him over this area here. So that's the only occurrence there, really. There's no other pages. And this starts when the character touches. Okay? Awesome. And we have this set up right here, set up on the floor tile. You wouldn't actually get over the jump unless you did further steps, probably. So I figured they kind of climb a little bit, and then he jumps over and pops over there. Pretty cool. So there's the event there for the jumping over that ladder. And this ladder is just an asset in your map editing, basically. Go to edit map here. And when you're editing map, there is a certain page, I forget what page it's on, for ladders. You can find those in your map editor. All right, go back into there. Oops, I backed out too far. That's okay. All right, so we're going to edit event. There we go. So that is for the ladder, guys. Let's go over here to the rope. The rope was the same thing. In this case, just a different asset from the ladder. There's also a silver ladder. I like the kind of the wooden ladder the best for this area. Then I have the rope here. Same thing. This is a bit shorter of an area, it looks like. Shorter of a wall, I think. So we have the event down here. Edit event. And again, no graphic needed. Here's the event content. Again, hero jumping. There we go. 3 steps, jump speed's 3, confirm. We can actually preview it too in this scenario right here. There we go, so you can kind of preview it there. There you go. Cool. And that's pretty much that. Those are pretty easy, actually. There's no other dialogue here. I mean, you could add sound effects and little dialogue back and forth like, should we try climbing this rope? Yeah, let's do it. And then here we go, boom, and then the action happens. Little sound effect or something like that, you know. Really up to you guys what you want to do with it. But those are pretty easy. Adding in ladders and ropes and little jump events. And we'll show you the quick little preview here of this event here. Edit. Yeah, go into the event. And we'll do the preview of this. So hit the A button, and there we go. We jump up to here. Pretty cool, right? And again, this is a one-way thing. I'm sure you can make it 2 ways by creating another additional page here, or continuing the event maybe, or making a new event actually, and placing the other event up at the top of the ladder or top of the rope to come down. But in this case, it's pretty much a one-way area I want you to go, from level to level in this lookout tower. So there you go, guys. Again, I was kind of hesitant to show you some of this information, just because I'm really spending a lot of time kind of creating these kind of cool little puzzles and things like that. And some of them are pretty easy, of course, but they're kind of cool too. I could put that bomb totally somewhere else, where you have to come back into the dungeon here, or the lookout tower to use the bomb. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys support our series of our tutorial videos. There's some more to come. Not quite as often as far as tutorials goes, but we'll be doing our Let's Create series pretty much every day, continuing on until we finish our game. So keep blasting that like button, guys, leaving your tips, comments, suggestions, and help each other out. I'm Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.